Okay, so this is the beach at Bandon. We just got here. It's a Thursday, August 1st, 2012. This gorgeous, amazing beach. Beautiful sunny day. Temperature in the mid-60s, not too hot, not too cool, and as you can see, this amazing beach is practically empty of people, that is. It's full of amazing other things. It's the coolest thing about being on the Oregon coast, especially around this part of the coast. It's not within the range of a major city. There's very few people here, even on a beautiful August day. And I'll tell you what, Saturday and Sunday it will not be much more crowded than this. Beautiful place to come and do Tai Chi, and to come and sightsee and just enjoy nature in the ocean. There's the famous Face Rock. The seagull spooked me just now. Yeah, alright, well, we are happy to be here, and it seems to be fairly welcoming today. Beautiful, beautiful day and the start of a good weekend. I don't know if this will show up, but there's Joel. We've hardly been here for a few hours. He's already doing a Bagua circle out there. No better place to do it. I'll be out there soon myself. Go Joel. Look at that. It's not really quite a sunset yet. The sun is coming. But there's some amazing shafts of light out there. Still the first night, man. First day, first going into the first night. Very cool. Alright, it's day one in the afternoon. Bob Iden's teaching a class over there. It's a kind of a misty, windy weekend, but we're making the best of it. Soon Joel and I will be teaching our partner work class. Maybe grab a few minutes of that, but this is basically what's going on so far. Alright, Joel and I are teaching a class together. I'm showing a little bit of Tai Chi, Joel's showing some Bagua, and then we're doing partner work, like some randori, which is multiple attackers on one person, and some paired stuff where one person is working with one person instead of multiples. And we're dealing with the difference between the Bagua feeling of contact and spiraling in and out, and the Tai Chi feeling of being really soft and neutralizing and then surging in. So it's more watery. Bagua is more kind of more wood-like, I think. So we're just practicing now. And in the background, oh man, this incredible place. Beautiful. Lovely place to practice. You should come sometime. Bandon, Oregon. Check it out. And of course, we must have this dude in every video. Maybe he'll make his characteristic sound for us. Nope. There he goes. Still a little bit foggy. It's a Friday evening. Had a good day today. Taught a class this morning. Joel taught a class this morning. Bob taught a class this afternoon, and Joel and I taught one together. We might do a practice tonight. We will see. It's much, much darker than it looks here. It's about, what, is it 9 o'clock?
No.
Maybe 8. Yeah, I think it's
when we walk down.
It's pushing 9 o'clock on the Friday night, and we're out on a beach walk. There's Joel, and there's the Pacific Ocean, and there's my buddy Neil. And the camera's making it look a lot lighter than it is. We're getting towards the end of the day here. Check this out. The tide is coming in. We were standing between those rocks a minute ago, and not anymore. Alright, signing off from Bandon, Friday night. Okay, it's Saturday, day 2. You can see we're pretty fogged in here, which actually is very good because we're all getting a little bit fried from the sun, even though it was foggy yesterday. And so when we teach out here, if you're like me and you forgot to bring sunscreen, you like the fog. So it's about coming up on 9. At 10 I'm going to teach a class. Joel's going to teach a class at 11, take some lunch. Bob at 1:30, and then Joel and I doing partner work at 2:30, and then we're going to have a potluck tonight. So this is our Bandon Tai Chi retreat. Foggy morning, Saturday, August 4th, I believe. Alright, signing out. Here's Roger teaching his 9 o'clock Saturday class. Tai Chi warm-ups, looks like a swimming dragon kind of thing. Very cool. Forgot to mention Roger. 9 o'clock. Oh my god, 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. I wasn't able to make it to this class because I was still waking up.
There you go. Yeah, now it turns under. Yeah, and you can change it around.
Yeah, you can change it around. That's the motto of Tai Chi.
Tai Chi, like, it's basically about unforced balance and trying to find that unforced balance, deepening my experience of it, and then noticing when I'm losing it, and then correcting again to find it. So whether that's in a solo drill or a Qigong exercise or a complicated long form or series of movements, whether I'm on one leg, 2 legs, or whether I'm doing partner work, nice gentle cooperative push hands, or doing more serious kind of go for it push hands, or whether I'm doing light sparring, or if I was doing all the way to combat level, it's the same thing. It's trying to find that unforced balance, maintain it while you're being challenged. So I don't train at combat levels. I do it mostly for daily life applications. But golf, yeah. Well, it's like, I think of it as like 2 ultimate tests of Tai Chi. One is daily life, and one is combat. Like if you're combat oriented, you take it to that level. If people are really going, that's hard to maintain your balance while someone's trying to take your head off. It's really hard. But daily life too. Can you get through your job? Can you get through your life without hurting yourself or anybody you work with or anything you work with? I mean, just getting through life, navigating all these currents and physical forces around us in cars and bicycles, and idiots on their cell phones who are just like dead space in the world. I have to walk around and be careful. They're driving, they're not looking where they're going, they're riding over curbs. I'm on a bicycle, Seriously, I'm serious. I mean, that's me maintaining that balance. And the difference between somebody who's brand new is when they're balancing on the tightrope wire, big infrequent corrections, whereas a master makes thousands of tiny ones. So the minute it's off, they're correcting. It's like a vibration around the balance point.
So keep stepping, and then once you arrive, establish your neutral posture, soften your muscles and get heavy, then float the joints, then move on to the next position. And everywhere you land, it's the same. Yes, hop there, great. Posture, softness, float the joints. Good. So working on taking steps now that displace the other person and move them. So she's taking a step that moves Joel, and he's reestablishing his neutral. Reestablishing the neutral is the same no matter what moves you. Posture, softness, float the joints. Gets you back to neutral each time. So she takes a step that moves him, and he reestablishes. Posture, softness, and floating the joints. Floating the joints meaning suspending them, kind of putting some space, like floating kind of quality of suspension that makes you more responsive than if you're just dead weight relaxed or just a posture held tightly. So you find the posture, you relax it, and then you soften the joints. So challenging, that's what Tai Chi is all about, and we're just challenging it in different ways. Here we are at Bandon, Saturday, Joel's class, working with various joint locks and letting your body receive them and making adjustments as best you can so that you don't get tied up. Exploring the range of each joint, each muscle. Here at the Bandon Dojo, it's Saturday, day 2. Things are a lot more clear today. It was fogged in this morning, but it's much nicer today. Here's some incredible rocks that we practice underneath. Look at this. And you You got your beach, which once again, hardly anybody out here. There's just so few people. This is one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to, but so often there's no one here. Lovely place. Okay, back to Bagua practice over here. Still working on our body positions and our various twistings and maneuverings. I'm going to join this right now, so signing out. The happiest dogs in the world are right here at the Oregon coast. They are so happy. There's no roads, there's no cars, there's just unlimited beach, and you can just run and run and run and grab stuff and smell stuff. It is a great place for dogs. Look at that little guy, he's totally happy. And so are we. We're doing our partner class over here. This is Joel's half of the class. I'm going to take over in a minute or two. He's showing people some Bagua applications, and I will be showing some Tai Chi applications. Yeah. Good stuff. Saturday afternoon, day 2. Alright, it's Saturday in the evening. You can see we are completely fogged in. Look at that. Can't even see the ocean. You can hear it though. This is our balcony, just proof that we're actually here and not in a cloud. We're heading over to the potluck over at the house that some of our fellow Tai Chiers are renting down the way. Onwards to the potluck. This wouldn't be the same without this dude. Oh my god, he just threw up something. Oh god, that is so gross. He just chucked up that little ball right there. Alright buddy, off our porch. Oh, he's just going over to the next porch. Well, it's Sunday. It's our last day here. There's Joel's head. And, that seagull just threw up this lump. It looks like a bunch of barnacles. Easy now. This is Bandon Beach at in the morning on Sunday, low tide. Look at that. Low tide on Sunday morning. And as usual, there's nobody out there. Look at this beach, man. This is beautiful. Look at this. Right down there is where we practice and do our classes, right around those rocks there. Distant point down there. That's really cool, that big, huge rock. Right in the center of the screen now, there's caves that go right through it. It's very cool, at low tide especially, which it is now. There's the face rock, famous face rock. There's a little group of islands. Okay, it's the last day. Most of the people are going to be taken off today, so I'm not sure how attended the classes are going to be, but we're going to do what we can. Very cool. Low tide, check it out. Wow, beautiful place. Oh, check this out. Pelicans. Pelicans are great birds. Anyways, well, it's the last day. We'll see who's still here. Going over to see the tail end of Roger's class and then teach mine to whoever's left. Been a nice weekend this time. Not a huge turnout, not a lot of people, but enough to have some fun. Play with some Tai Chi and Bagua principles and enjoy this beautiful beach. Once again, nobody's here. Look at this. This beach is largely empty. Incredible. Very cool place. Bandon, Oregon. Highly recommended. Take it easy. So this is that big rock that you can just see at the horizon from the hotel room. There's someone flying a white kite right in front of it. I don't know if you can see that on this video, but great kite flying place. And there's caves in that rock that go all the way through it, which is pretty cool. And at low tide like this, you probably can walk through them. Very nice. So here's not Bob, this is Roger's class. They're doing some Qigong and looks like some animal movements. They're just finishing up their class. Roger's the guy right there in the blue long sleeve shirt, dead center, showing some testing, I think, about the body and the posture. Very cool stuff. I would have made it to this class, but it's just too damn early. My sleep cycle's been all messed up this weekend. I don't know what the hell's up or down anymore. Anyways, there they are. We're getting ready to do my class in a minute. If any of these folks are going to stick around, I don't know. They might be hitting the road this morning. 18-hour drive or whatever it is up north, so they might be heading out. There's the face rock again, famous face rock, like the face looking up at the stars. Very cool. Alright. They are working it. Alright, I'll see what comes next. Here's some more of Roger's class. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bringing you in and I'm loaded. It's just a tiny little spring.
Joel, can you give me more sincerity in the expression here?
We're just doing loose, free-form, casual sex.
No, tense.
That's that.
Joel showing Neil a section of the Bagua partnership. We just did an impromptu session in the morning, kind of combined Joel and my classes, and now it's Sunday afternoon. Most people have gone. There's me, Neil, and Joel, and there's Marie and Barry, and we are learning the Bagua partnership from Joel. They're just doing an afternoon practice, really. Probably our last major practice of the week. Flock of pelicans over there. Very cool. Here comes some more.
Yeah, here comes even more. Here comes sideways.
That away. That's a lot of pelicans. Yeah, see, our Tai Chi sucks. There's Joel and Barry practicing section 7 and 8, our partner form. Likely the last practice, or one of the last practices of this particular Bandon Tai Chi retreat experience. Not super well attended, but we did have a good time and enjoyed, of course, this beautiful beach and this incredible place. Doing our Tai Chi and Bagua and partner work practices. Very nice. There's some talk next year of maybe doing it elsewhere, but I like Bandon myself. It's a very nice place. And they're done. Very cool. Now here's Neil doing his Tai Chi practice over here. And then there's the ocean doing its Tai Chi practice over there, which puts us all to shame, I must say. There's both ocean and Neil. Alrighty. Signing off from Bandon on Sunday early evening. So we're on the stairwell going up back to the room. Joel, of course, who is a maniac, is still out there practicing. He is a very dedicated practicer, I'll have to give him that. And then this is the incredible rocks right up in front of our hotel with the sun shimmering everywhere. Very cool. And then there's Joel down there doing his thing. I keep thinking, well, this will be the last practice session, but no, Joel's adding another one. And who knows, maybe we'll practice later tonight when we go on our last beach walk. Very cool. Go, Joel. Alright, this is our last sunset here, Sunday night sunset, here from our hotel in Bandon. Joel's trying to feed a seagull. This is going to be one of those viral videos when he goes over the edge. Lena, you're almost there, Joel. You're almost there. Do a bagua palm change. You can get it. I'm trying for a viral video here. Seagull feeding fail, it's going to be called. Yeah. Seagull feeding fail as Joel goes over the edge. Little further, Joel. Little further. Meanwhile, there's a gorgeous sunset happening here. Look how fast those clouds are moving. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see how fast those clouds are moving? They are moving fast, and that is a gorgeous sunset. Here comes the seagull here. Joel, reach a little further out there, for Christ's sake. Once a seagull knows there's... Oh, clutch grab!
Oh, and the other one bombed it.
Seagulls are not known as friendly, cooperative birds, you know what I mean? Like, they're not like into each other, helping each other out. Oh, Joel, that one just... Joel, that one almost got you. Jeez Louise. Anyway, back to our serene, peaceful, one with everything kind of sunset here. Bandon, Oregon, Sunday night.
These cats, they love ginger snaps.
Yeah, they love ginger snaps, Joel, but you're not reaching out far enough. Yeah. Little further, oh, oh. See, once the pressures and the responsibilities of teaching people Tai Chi and practicing wear off, we resort to... Oh, I missed it. One more, Joel. Oh, I keep missing.
You know, if you feed them, X-lax, I think.
Joel, I just don't think you're reaching out far enough. One of these guys is going to take a dump on your face. Oh, this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. When Tai Chi teachers go wrong.
That was pretty cool. He kind of...
This is Tai Chi teachers gone wild. Joel.
That was trippy.
Just for the video, Joel, for this very last thing, show us your tits. Oh, we're having fun. You know, we're just goofing around. There's the sunset. Look at that sunset. Bandon, Oregon. God damn.
Looks like we can walk all the way out to that big island, too.
Yeah, look, the low tide. We can walk out to the island. Let's hit the beach.
Yeah.
Last beach walk of the weekend. Here we go. Signing out from Bandon, Oregon. All right, this is our last beach walk. It's about, I don't know, maybe 8:30 or 9 or something. This is that big rock to the right of our hotel room earlier we were looking at. Here we are walking. There's Joel and Neil. Neil on the left, Joel on the right. Checking out Low tide. Hey, this is me. We're gonna go on our last beach walk now. Cool. I like this place a lot. Alright, signing out. Alright, it's Monday morning. We're just packing up, getting ready to check out. It's low tide and kind of foggy. Cool weather, which is nice because back in the valley where I live, it's been very, very hot this weekend. Apparently got over 100, which is kind of usual for this time of year, but it's in the 90s today. Here it's more like in the low 60s, but it's been very, very nice. Alright, just saying goodbye to Bandon, Oregon, where we had our Tai Chi weekend. It was very nice. Very nice weekend. Enjoyable. And signing out from Bandon.